How's it going, folks? Welcome back to my Lord of the Rings Online Mines of Moria. But we don't seem to be in the Mines of Moria. We're on the treetops. But it is the Mines of Moria expansion. Alright, so let's check. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Legolas. What if I were to... Would you be agile enough to twist my leg and send me flying over the side instead of you? It'd be so simple. Oh, I could do it right now.
By Durin's beard, I did not expect to see you again so soon.
Dan, I'm glad to be surprised. Legolas has been showing me the woods of Lothlorien and the majesty of these trees. So like to stone-carved pillars beneath the mountains fills this dwarf with amazement. But even in Land of Marvels, its lady is the greatest one of all. Still, I am ready to return now to the ground. If you ask me, the trees are best admired from below, rather than up among their branches.
We are just about to search for more patrolling orcs. Why not come with us?
Sons of Leaf and Stone? Legolas and I were just about to take another walk among the trees of Lothlorien in search of patrolling orcs, Dan. Why didn't you come with us? What do you think, Legolas? Is there room in the party for a third? Surely Dan will enjoy seeing the beauty of the wood, and the possibility of hewing an orc or three will only sweeten the appeal of such a tour.
I would be delighted if you were to join us.
Dan, the beauty of Lothlorien is best when shared, though we must all remain alert, even when walking among the trees of Lorien, for the orcs of Moria have come down to Nanduririon and are able to sneak past the borders on occasion. Let me know when you are ready to go.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Though the memory be now dim, of old, elves and dwarves were close in friendship. Legolas of Mirkwood and Gimli the dwarf, through shared hardship, have rekindled the old bonds. Even now they look for orcs to slay beneath the eaves of Lothlorien.
Ah. So Legolas is from Mirkwood. Is that right? Mirkwood, he said. She said.
How can I be of service?
Are you ready, Dan? It is possible that no further orcs have crept beyond the borders, but if any have, we must be prepared to do battle. Come then, I will show you the way. This way, my friends. I have been told of the beauty of Lothlorien, but the songs could not do these woods justice. Hold, friends. Well, I don't see anything, and the eyes of the dwarves are renowned for their sharpness. What are you shooting at, Legolas? Ah. Save some of the rest for us, Legolas. You and Dan will have your chance, Gimli. This orc was just a scout. Here they come! Baruch Khazad! You are not the only one killing orcs today, Gimli. You should give up now, cursed thing. Let us press on. There may be remnants of this troop still within the woods. It saddens me to see even these few orcs. My axe delights in it, but this dwarf is saddened for your sake and the sake of the lady. What say you, Gimli? Do your dwarf eyes detect more orcs nearby? Aye, there be orcs close, but it is my nose that tells me so. Here come our foul-smelling foes. I will protect the beauty of Lorien. More. My count shall be the highest. Do not lose count of my victories, Legolas. Another falls to my axe. If you have gone so long without learning the meaning of courtesy, my axe can be a willing teacher. Too many dwarves have come in Lothlorien. Another has come to the border, Dan, and is asking for you. What is your name? Are you a Galadrim, archer? Out of respect for you, Dan, and as a courtesy for the good you have done us, I have been told to find you and send you to the eaves of the wood. A stranger has arrived in the borders. In these unusual times, such a visitor to Lothlorien has been seen only once. The stranger is a dwarf, and he is asking for you, Dan. What dwarf would willingly come to this place where There. Do not take it to heart, Gimli. Neither of our kindreds have been friendly for some time. He is welcome to come to Khazad-dûm if it please him. I will tie his blindfold myself. Bosi! Gimli? Gloin's son? That's not Bosi, is it? You had a long way from the Iron Hills, Bosi. Things are not going well for the Iron Garrison in Khazad-dûm, Dan. Mazog still rules much of the deeps, and many of the levels from his stronghold of Zabad Gathol. And many good dwarves have fallen to his forces. Some, like my own son Moria, are still captives or worse. I cannot bear to think what torments they may have been suffered behind the walls of Zabad Gathol. Still, the dwarves of the Iron Garrison struggle to reclaim the hidden caverns, but for every beauty that is unearthed, two evils seem to spring forth from the depths. I have come to enlist the help of the ruler of these elf woods. If Celeborn of Lothlorien wishes to reap the benefits of friendship with the dwarves, he must reciprocate in kind. You are trusted by these elves, Dan. Tell this warden, this sentry, of our plight. Perhaps they will listen to you. We will bring this dwarf to speak with Celeborn, Dan, but you will be held responsible for him. You will be accountable for any and all his actions while he remains within the Golden Wood. Come with us. Look at that Gimli head. For the sake of the Iron Garrison, I have put up with the indignity of being blindfolded during the passage here, Dan, but my people could teach the elves of this place something of courtesy were they to visit Khazad-dûm. Let us see now if the ill manners of the elves spring from their lord. Such indignities will be forgiven if Celeborn will help the Iron Garrison. Lord Celeborn and Lady Galadriel are most gracious. They will listen to your request. But will they do more than listen, I wonder? It is said the Lady of these woods wields a terrible power, and is no friend of, said by those who know little or nothing about the Lady Galadriel, Bosi. Her powers lie in wisdom and in kindness, even for those who mistrust her. This way, please. Galadriel? Celeborn? Welcome to Lothlorien, Bosie of the Iron Garrison. I am at your service, Lady, Lord Celeborn, and Lady Galadriel of Lorien. If you know of the Iron Garrison, you must know of the troubles that have befallen us. I know that one who enters Moria should expect to find. I should be surprised to learn this was not the case. Would you say the same if it were your home that needed reclaiming? Was the danger that came to my home of my own making? I had thought the elves of Lothlorien would be more courteous to their neighbors. But I see now that I was wrong, and you are content to live in seclusion until all else is destroyed. Perhaps you should tell us what hardships the Iron Garrison faces within Moria, Bosie. Yes, well, so I shall. Dan has been a great help to us in the mines. We have won several battles against the orcs, but always they return and in greater numbers. Our miners work to unearth new passages, but nameless creatures lurk within the most promising. And now my son Bori has been captured by Mazog and snared. Gorathul is known to me. I did not know he had left Mirkwood. Poor Bori, he was a good lad when I knew him. I will send a number of Galadrim to you to aid your people in your efforts, Bosie. The times are too dark for the friendship of our peoples to remain lapsed. Come here, Dan, and you too, Gimli. My lord's decision affects you both as well. The lords of the Galadrim has much wisdom, and it is his wish that the dwarves not face the darkness of Khazad-dûm unaided. So it will be, and you two shall stand against whatever evils lie now beneath the mountains. Dan, if this is your wish. It is time for you to leave, young one. There is much to be done. Gimli, what does she say to you?
I would have the mines restored, but my road lies with Frodo.
I wish I could help the Iron Garrison with their efforts in Khazad-dûm, Dan. The mines have brought me great sadness, but I would have them restored, and the Iron Garrison will need able-bodied dwarves if that is to happen. But I cannot. My road lies with Frodo, and I will see the errand through before I return to the mines. The need of the Iron Garrison is great, but Gloin's son does not turn aside from one charge to begin another. Gimli's brow furrows, and then his eyes light with wonderment. I am struck by the thought, Dan, that Bosie's tidings may not have been unknown to the Lady Galadriel. At my first meeting with her, it seemed to me that she offered a choice between continuing the quest and leaving it to others. And here arrives just such a pointed decision. The Blade of Unity?
I have made my decision.
That is my decision. I will not abandon the quest with which I have been charged. I hope you will give to Bosie and the rest of the Iron Garrison the aid that I would have provided if I were there, Dan. When the errand of this company is finished, I hope to return to reclaimed Moria, and your efforts will help make that possible. Bosie said he would return to the Chamber of the Crossroads near Durin's Way in Moria. Go now to him, and give him both my regret that I cannot now return, and my fervent good wishes for his success. Hang on a second, So Galadriel just said, Gimli, do you want to go? And he went, nah. Oh well, back you go, Dan. Back into the mines. Oh, they did send a few of theirs, that's right. That's right, they did do that, okay. So, do I go to... Well, I guess I go back in. We're going back in. Oh, come on, man. I just got out. And now you're sending me back in there again. To the Chamber of the Crossroads. Alright, let's go to... I'll use the camp. Just in case I can actually quick travel from there. "30 days later. 30 days later I have returned. So then we go to Shadowed Refuge. Oh, right, yeah, okay, now I remember. That's right, I set it all the way down here. I gotta get back up here, which is always confusing. But there might be people with goats nearby. Right? Right, there's a guy with a goat nearby, right? Right, not here, the other side. Scoomfield. Back we go. Past the Globsnaga. Where were all those guys camped on the side? Oh man, back into the depths. Back where you belong, Dan. Back into the depths. Get in there. We didn't see Aragorn, did we? Where the heck is... The hell are they? They were like everywhere before. I was tripping over them. Now I can't find one. I'll probably just end up getting back to where I need to get to. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Yep. We're getting closer. Getting closer. Where are the guards? I think it's up here. The guards should be around here. There they are. My friends. Alright, back to the Shadowed Refuge. Don't go there. And then we'll take this ride.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
Alright, there we go. Bosi?
These are my first dealings with Celeborn of Lorien. I do not know what to make of him.
Welcome back to Khazad-dûm, Dan. I am disappointed that Gimli did not return with you, but I am sure he had his own reasons. His father Gloin has long been a close friend of my father and Brogo's father, and Gimli surely retains the honor of his forebears. This is my first dealing with Celeborn of Lothlorien, and I must confess, I am not sure what to make of him. He has sent a number of elves to help us, and while I appreciate the assistance, they seem perhaps too eager to blame the dwarves for all troubles, both present and past. They have established a camp with one of my dwarves, Orvar Bellhammer, in a newly excavated passage off Durin's Way. Bazun Gar. It is located in the very southeastern corner of Tharak Bazan, in the southern wall, right near the exit from those gardens. You will find Tharak Bazan to the northeast of this chamber. Yes, the tree-filled area on your map there. Journey there, and lend Orvar your aid. He is having difficulties getting along with those elves.